The digestive system comprises of 10 organs, covering 9 meters and made up of 20 specialized cell types. This is one of the most diverse systems in the human body. Let's have a look at how do they work and digest the various nutrients. Number 1. Mouth. When you eat any tasty food, the salivary gland in the mouth starts producing saliva. Our body produces about 1.5 liters of saliva each day. In chewing, the teeth break down the food into smaller pieces and saliva gets mixed with it, forming bolus. The saliva also contains an enzyme called salivary amylase, which breaks down the carbohydrates into maltose. So the digestion of carbohydrates has already begun. And the final product, bolus, is then pushed into the esophagus by the tongue. Number 2. Esophagus. The major function of esophagus is to push food towards the stomach. For this, the esophagus performs peristalsis, which is a series of continuous contractions and relaxation. Number 3. The stomach. Stomach contains HCl, hydrochloric acid, and pepsinogen, and also it is surrounded by a mucus layer, which protects the lining of the stomach from the effect of the HCl. The HCl is mainly responsible for killing of bacteria in the food. And it also activates pepsinogen to pepsin, which helps in the digestion of proteins. Bile from liver and other digestive juices mix with the food for further digestion. Liver is the organ which produces bile and gallbladder stores it. The small intestine is a long tubular structure divided into 3 parts: duodenum, jejunum, and ileum, and it is mainly responsible for absorption of nutrients. The pancreatic amylase and lipase secreted by the pancreas and digestive juices are mixed with the food in the small intestine. The proteins are absorbed in the form of amino acids, the fats are absorbed in the form of glycerol and fatty acids, and starch in the form of glucose. The structure of small intestine is very interesting. The inner surface of the small intestine consists of small finger-like projections called villi and microvilli. They help in increasing the surface area for absorption. The villi contains blood capillaries. The nutrients are absorbed from the food by the diffusion and directly enter into the blood. Large intestine. The large intestine is divided into 3 parts: ascending colon, transverse colon, and descending colon. The absorption of water and mineral takes place in the large intestine. Rectum. And finally, the excretory product is stored in the rectum and is passed out through anus.